Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back. It has been a minute since I have posted. I've had the flu for like literally 3 weeks. I have not been called or drawn or even had the headspace to do readings. So I am finally back in the groove of things and I'm here with a love message. During the pre-shuffle, I was seeing the card Clarity and Enthusiasm in reverse was coming out. So, I'm not sure if somebody is wanting to bring you some clarity, but they're not feeling so enthused about it because I'm thinking this person might have done messed up. So, sage myself. Let's hop right in to your messages. Let's pull some stickers. Wow, this comes out every single reading, I feel like, at this point for love. Okay, so we have welcome to my crib. You guys could be moving. You guys could be on the move. I'm definitely hearing relocating, trying to move up, trying to step up in life right now. So I don't know if there's a situation where you're just like, all right, I'm done with this. I'm turning the focus back on me. And I'm investing in myself right now. Most days I have I feel like I'm missing a word. Most days I have idea what I'm doing. I feel like this is supposed to say most days I have no idea what I'm doing, but I don't see the word no in that. So that seems a little bit relevant. So, I feel like you know in your heart and soul that you're doing what's best for you in this situation. Whether that is doing a move, whether that it's working on yourself, whether that's working on your temperament, I'm hearing for some of you. But, that energy is saying like, I don't always know what I'm doing and I'm trying and I'm just doing what I got to do to get by. And that's just what it is. But for you in particular, I feel like you do know a little bit what you're doing. I feel like you're moving with purpose right now. Okay. You're not just, it's not like a high school mentality where I'm going to, date this person, see where it goes and this and that. Like you are dating with intention. Okay. You know that when you group up with somebody that it's something that you want it to be long-term. Okay. You want it to be fruitful. You want it to be, an investment worth your while. So that's kind of, I'm not sure if, you or somebody done messed up and that clarity I'm hearing is coming to you. I think this person maybe didn't know quite what they were doing and now they are figuring it out and they are figuring it out fast. I'm hearing it's fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. We have a cute little frazzled cat. All right. So you could be feeling this way. This could be your person. I think this is you trying to, again, you're just trying to hold it together right now. Every day has a chapter everybody has a chapter they don't read out loud. So you could be keeping to yourself right now, okay? People could be like, all right, you might not know why I'm doing what I'm doing, but I know why I'm doing what I'm doing. And that's not for the rest of the world to know right now. All right, let's get a combining energy. What is the overall energy for this? Wisdom. Yep. So you're learning, okay? And if it's not you, it's this person. Put it how the rules fit. I feel like I got to get better about channeling who exactly I'm reading for. Compassion. Yeah, there's compassion being brought into the situation. There's wisdom. So somebody is growing up. I think that, that is this person. I think you were dealing with somebody that was very flaky. I think you were dealing with somebody that might have been in and out. I think you were dealing with somebody that I'm hearing as an asshole. Not exactly the nicest person, but this person is wisening up, okay? I don't even know if that's a word. This person's getting smarter, wiser, stronger. Just saw I wish I could be a different person. Yeah, so somebody's trying to change for the better here, which is needed because we can't progress in a relationship that was failing if somebody's not willing to change. So this could have been an avoidant. This could have been somebody that wasn't willing to wake up and smell the roses, but they're smelling it now. All right, let's get some messages. from your person. Let's see. Life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. I miss your light. That is in reverse. This person is trying to get it together. I think that you could still be in communication with this person. If you're not communicating, or maybe it's very light communication, okay, here and there. Maybe you guys are like talking once a week. This person realizes that you were a light, but this person also realizes that they had to find their own light in order to get to where they needed to be. I don't think they were bringing much to your table. I can't handle your love. You are all I've ever wanted. I gotta get better about where I'm placing all these cards. Ooh. Do you still think about me? So this person could be literally having anxiety or trembling. Holding that card, I was very trembly. I think that this person is silent. I don't think they're telling you exactly how they feel, or this could be you holding back. I think things were getting a little bit too serious, or I think maybe you were asking, what are we doing here? What's going on? I know we have no idea what's going on in this relationship, but I'd like to progress this a step further. And I don't think this person knew how to quite do that. I'm hearing finances. This person could have had to get their finances in order. These cards are in reverse, okay? I think that you are unsure if you want this person, or this person could be unsure about you. Again, put it as the rules fit. But there's definitely an air of, you are my person. You are all I've ever wanted. But I have messed this up. I've made choices. I've made decisions. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was a little bit immature. I wasn't speaking when I'm stressed out, when I'm feeling angry, when I'm feeling frazzled. I tend to either take that out on you, or I just completely shut down. And that was not good for this relationship. Like, these are all things this person is acknowledging. But this person is wondering, do you still think about me? This is in reverse. I feel like, especially if this person is feeling like you are their person, or vice versa, you guys are thinking about each other. And that's why this is in reverse. This isn't a question. This is kind of a feeling of like, you're my person. I know what I want, and I want you, and I'm going to do whatever I have to do to get to that. This person could be spying on you or your social media. Obscurity. Yep, and this is that clarity and distracted. So there is clarity coming, okay? I think this person is figuring it out. This person has been confused. There are secrets in this relationship, okay? There are things that are hidden. And I think while this person was trying to grow, or while you were in this connection with this person was distracted. This person was not focused on you. This person, again, this could have been a third party situation. This could have been work. This could have been something with themselves. This could have been a family member. This could be a friend group, whatever it is. This could be an addiction. Okay. This could be whether it's, drinking, gambling, gaming, too much of anything is a bad thing. But this distraction led this person to have some clouded thoughts, okay? I think this person knows what they want, but they can easily get caught up in material or 3D things, and that I think that, and I feel that you are a ride or die kind of partner, and you were really there for this person, but the fact that they were distracted, they couldn't handle that. But now they're feeling the repercussions of that, okay? And I think you're feeling the repercussions of that also. I think you both are struggling in this connection. But I think, you're all, you don't want this. You're all set. You're not in it for an in and out kind of energy. So you're okay with, kicking this to the curb and doing it on your own. Sorrow in reverse. So that's very 5 of Cups energy. I just heard moving alone. So, this person could be getting a new place and they're sad. They're sad that they have to be by themselves right now. They don't know how to tell you and how to open up that, I don't think they know how to communicate in a healthy way. This person could be working on that right now. I saw cloudy judgment, so depth. Oh, so this person realizes your depth. This person realizes that they were not bringing depth into this relationship, okay? This is not, you aren't looking for someone to just go make money, come home, pay the bills, this and that. Like, you're looking for something that's deeper, okay? You're looking for someone on a soul level that can show up mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and, not, there's no one person that can be your absolute everything and fill all of our voids like that. But when you have a partner, like, there is a certain level that they are going to need to reach you, depth wise, if there is to be a connection that's going to be maintained and if there's going to be growth. So I think this person is realizing that, like, okay, I brought more sorrow than I did depth into this. I brought distractions, I brought obscurity, I brought cloudy judgment. I did not bring clarity, I didn't bring stability, okay? I'm feeling a lot of stability within this. So I think your person is working on their stability and they want to come in and bring us this clarity and say, hey, look, I've worked on this, I've done this. I ran, I was avoiding, I was acting like a douche because I couldn't handle all of this. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, cloudy judgment. Oh yeah, I put that card at the bottom. So we're not even gonna, we will count that, but. All right, let's see. We're gonna get some angel numbers for the middle. I wanna see. Okay, we're not. All right, this is going to be a combining energy. I want to see where you both are kind of at with this. All right, so 2 want to come out anyway. 999, 1111. Okay, so this could definitely be a higher level soulmate. This is, I'm definitely feeling a relationship or a interaction where this is meant for something deeper, okay? This is not meant to be something that is surface level. This is meant to be something that changes you, that gives you growth, that helps you see things from another perspective, okay? We have 999 release. So you could be releasing this person right now. Your current circumstances are ending, opening the door to better opportunities. If you're facing significant changes, consider viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters. Embrace this transition by making room for new experiences and welcoming fresh beginnings into your life. So this is what you both are doing right now. You both are wanting to end all of these shit cycles and you both are wanting to get on the up and up. And that means whether this is we are doing this together or we are releasing. I just heard if you love something, let it go. If it's meant to be, it'll come back. So for some of you, this is you're releasing something and this is going to be temporary. And for others of you, this release is going to create a separation where you both are going to grow and you both are going, to reach new levels of depth within yourselves so you can face each other and, face those dark depths within each other and not run. Okay, we have 1111, which is a wish come true. A lucky break is on the way. This could manifest as joyful news, transformative experiences, new opportunities, or an exciting new relationship. You'll find yourself in the right place at the perfect time. This isn't mere coincidence. It's a gift from fate. Embrace this blessing and be open to the wonderful changes it will bring into your life. All right, so that is what you have to look forward to, okay? You could very well be meeting somebody new on the horizon. Or, again, this could be a release and a renewal within this relationship. Yeah, we have 888 at the bottom, so this is karma, okay? So this could be very well a karmic situation that you guys, you could be confused, okay? Is this somebody that is a karmic? Is this someone that's a soulmate? I don't really like to get into the whole twin flame dogma, but, is this someone that's a higher level soulmate, okay? Is this someone that I'm meant to be with long term? Is this someone that's going to fit into my life and is going to take care of me, my kids if I had them, my family? Is this someone that's going to show up for my mom and dad in a way to help, when they're old and they need help? Is this person going to be all in? So Spirit is saying that whether you choose to progress with this, whether you release it, let go, and come back another time, like either way, you have love coming in. You have, what you're seeking is seeking you, and that is going to come to fruition at some point. Hardship. Yep, you guys could definitely be going, just feeling it hard right now. All right, we have the Seven of Wands, and that's in reverse. And I feel like that this is kind of both of you. I feel like this is giving up and admitting defeat in this relationship, okay? I think you guys are realizing, like, if I have to let this go, like, this is what I'm doing. If this person can't come clean and correct, like, I'm not standing my ground anymore. I'm not fighting. I'm not investing any more time and energy into wasting my breath, into, screaming out my vocal cords, into reiterating the same thing over and over again. I'm not going to keep saying what I want. I'm not going to keep saying what I need. Like, you both are wisening up to the fact, okay, if you can't give me what I need, or we can't meet each other's needs, like, I'm dipping. Like, that's just what that is. So I think there's like a little bit of a lack of courage, but this is not in a bad way. This giving up is not in a bad way. This is kind of more of a surrendering energy that I'm feeling. You guys could be, getting over an illness right now, you or your person. I will say that when, karmic things tend to happen, this is when you'll see cars blowing up, we're catching the flu and the cold all the time, our anxieties are increasing, things at work are just not working out the way that they're supposed to, okay, our relationship problems increase, okay, our friends and family, we got beef with them, like, our electronics start to break out of nowhere. So you or this person could be experiencing that right now, and that is all just more signs to say, okay, like, done, like, every time we get together, this shit crashes out, this is clearly not, like, this is that wake up call. Like, when I'm with you, my life goes to shit. And I don't want my life to feel that way anymore. So why don't we both work on ourselves, and we will regroup at another time. But otherwise, I'm just going to go do me, you do you, boo-boo. And we'll see what happens. Justice. I think that's a judgment. So, again, this is more karmic. I just heard consequences. So this is just what it is. I think that there was choices made. I think your person was not seeing the light. And I think that this is, I'm you get what you give. And I think if this person was giving you lemons, they're now being handed lemons. It's kind of funny to see in a relationship, like, you can kind of, and even for my own self, I'm someone I'm an Aries moon. My anger has been something, and my emotions I've had to work on. Okay. When I am not in my prime and I'm not following my, my inner compass, and I'm acting on my emotions, like, shit goes to shit for me. Like, things just start falling completely and utterly out of place. And I feel like that's what your person is realizing, like, oh, damn, I did this. Like, we have 1111, we have another number of 11, okay? This is a really big wake-up call. This is a realization that I need to make things right, okay? So whether that's us actually being in a relationship, or me just saying I'm sorry and bringing justice to you, and again, put it as the rules see fit, that's what this person realized that they have to do, okay? This person is realizing that when I act like this, or when I do this, or when I choose to be like this, X, Y, and Z starts happening after, and I'm not really liking how this feels. They're starting to learn that, the universe does work around, the energy that you give. King of Wands in reverse. You could be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. This is also someone that... This is guilt. This is a lot of guilt, okay? This person could have been very in and out. This person could have been lying, cheating. This person could have been, after, more passion. They could have been more sexually driven instead of, again, that depth, okay? That soul work. This is somebody that I don't think was taking control or leadership over their own life, and they're seeing that now. They're seeing how all of their actions have led up to this. And they're seeing, okay, I didn't put an effort here. I didn't put an effort there. I didn't put an effort there. This is somebody that's looking out for themselves, okay? This is a very narcissistic energy. So I think this person is realizing that. I don't think it's an easy pill for them to swallow. I mean, if they have narcissistic tendencies, I mean, anything that's going to be a shot to their ego is going to be pretty, pretty hard. So I think this person is aware, but I don't think they know how to handle that. And I think for you, you're okay releasing this because you're like, if you're going to be an asshole, like, I don't need this. I don't need someone that's unstable. I don't need someone that's doesn't want to work. I don't need someone that's not willing to put in the same amount of effort that I'm putting in. I'm looking for a leader. I'm looking for a provider. I'm looking for stability. But I'm also looking for love, for passion. But in the ways that make sense and in the ways that actually mean something. We do have solar plexus energy on the board, which is I can, and that's clarity. Like, I have a stomach ache right now in my solar plexus area. So I really, really feel like this person wants to bring justice. Like, that is there. I think they don't know how with the amount of goop that has been accumulated within this connection. But it is there, and that's going to be on you if you want to let this person in and to work on that, seeing that they are, changing and putting the right foot forward. Venus in your chart could be being highlighted right now. You could have a Venus in Libra or a Venus in Aries. That could be helpful for you right now. Wow, lots of wands. Definitely could be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. This is either you really, really pissed off and not happy and just literally just giving up, or this is this person. I really think you were in a connection where you just weren't getting your needs met, and you were trying to hold it together. And there's, for some of you, you're going to choose not to stay in this, okay? You're going to choose, honestly, you're going to become stubborn. I just heard giving it back, okay? You wanted to give me this. You wanted to hand me, all these lemons. Well, here's a lemonade, freshly squeezed, that has made you drink up buttercup. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. And this isn't about you being weak or not resilient. Like, you've tried. You've done what you had to do. You said what you had to say. You've put the effort forward. I don't think you've gotten this from this person. I think there is a very strong rigidness and stubbornness. This person could be flying off the handle. Okay, there's nothing more manic than a fire sign that's having a bad day. Okay, they are just loose cannons. So this could be you or your person feeling like that right now. I think you both are really just trying to get it together, but each in your own way. You're just getting stronger and realizing, like, I don't need this person. I can do this by myself. I've been doing it pretty much by myself. If you're not going to bring anything to the table for me, that's of use. Like, bye-bye. Yep, we have Four of Pentacles. This is just more, that is greed to me, okay? You are not willing to bend over backwards anymore for somebody that's not clear-minded and clear about what they want and can't communicate clearly, and they're holding back, financially. They could be holding back from you also. This person could also just be holding on to you. This person, as much as there is a separation on the horizon, or, there's work that you both are doing, this person is still hanging on to the fact that they're not telling you this, okay? This is not something that I see that they're speaking, okay? Like, this is, I think they're going through something, or they have been through something. They could have childhood traumas that they're holding on to that is not bringing this relationship any justice. And I think that's something more that they're going to have to go and work out. I think that whatever happened in their past, I'm really feeling childhood trauma, family. I'm hearing a mother for some of you. I think this person, could be controlling over the situation, or, could steer you in a direction that's just not always great. Okay, this person can be just very self-motivated, and you're done with that. You're not dealing with that. This also could be you or them, they're saving. They're realizing financially they haven't exactly been where they needed to be. So, it's not so much from a greed standpoint. They're greedy with their emotions and with their love, but financially, they're learning how to save. They're learning how to budget. They're learning how to do their taxes. They're learning how, to properly, make money. They're learning how to maybe make money from different avenues, okay? I think this person really stripped your stability in a lot of ways, and this is something that they want to bring to you. But this, I'm telling you right now, like, as much as this person wants all of this, and I do see justice here, like, I don't see, like, straight action being taken. Like, this person, I don't want to say is cowering, but I just think you're at the point in this connection where time is needed, space is needed for this to, you know, fuse down and settle down. I mean, we have 3 yes cards in reverse. So that's all telling me that this is a hard no for right now. Look at this! Jeez Louise. 10 of Wands in reverse. This could be one of 2 things for me. I'm feeling that, like, this could either be like things just got so bad and so excessive, and the control became so overbearing. You know, this is what this person wants to bring you justice in, and they don't know how. I'm also seeing this as, you know, besides it being overburdened, like, they're overburdened, but they want to come out of this, okay? Like, the 10 of Wands in reverse kind of means the same thing to me, reverse, as it does upright. But this is someone that is either learning from their mistakes and all of the burdens and all of the instabilities, and they are putting that to use. So I definitely am seeing that, but I'm also seeing, like, oh my God, but I am so overburdened by what I put into my lap. I don't know how to go about it. I know I want this all to be good and work out good, but I literally don't know what to do. And that's part of this distraction, okay? They could be distracting themselves and keeping you in the dark. And, you know, while you're thinking, oh my God, you're just being a douche, and you're just, I don't know why I keep seeing douche, okay? That could be something you guys say to each other. But this person would rather just stay quiet and distracted and live in their own little land of la-la, because they don't know how to bring this forward. But they want to, and they are going to work on that. I can't believe all the fire energy. What? You guys, this is wild. Another Wands card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10, besides the court cards, there's 10 Wands here, cards, 1 through 10, and you got 5 of them on the board consecutively. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of rage. This is a relationship where I think you both have to get your emotions in check. Okay, you both could be fire signs. If not, I'm seeing fire and earth here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Oh, wow. So this is 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is all about conflict. Conflict, fighting the good fight for the greater good, okay? Rivalry, I can't even say that word. Competition, okay? People coming up against you. Conflict. When it's in reverse, this is all about compromise. This is all about coming out of conflict. This is them realizing on a soul level, like, I done fucked up. I really made wrong decisions. This person feels bad about this. But I think this is something this person has already processed, okay? I think this is, they're at the point, like, if they're not doing it now, they have already done this. They've come to this realization. This person realizes the setbacks that they have thrown and have thrust upon you in this relationship, and that has caused them grief. They realize that you're all I ever wanted. Stability is all I ever wanted, and I wanted that with you. But again, this is the throat chakra. Okay, I speak, and this person, there is a want and a willingness to say and to do something, but I don't feel they know how. I think they need, and I feel that they need just a little bit more time, and you're going to have to be patient with them. The Hierophant. All right, so this definitely could be a Taurus. All right, so we have Taurus and Sagittarius and Leo strong on the board here. So the Hierophant here, this is what they want with you, okay? This is, if they were in this King of Wands in reverse energy, okay? This, well, first of all, they could be going to a therapist or seeking higher counsel. They could be talking to a trusted loved one, a family friend, or just a friend in general, and getting advice on how to do this, okay? They are trying to learn how to all of this energy, all of this passion, all of this anger, all of this intensity. They're trying to figure out how to channel this in a way that's going to be helpful. They're realizing that all of this muck that they're feeling is just them trying to achieve depth. It's them really wanting all of this stuff out of a relationship, but just being absolutely scared because this is like survival mode. This is somebody working on pure survival mode. And I think this person is realizing that, like, that's not what love is. And as much as I am going to provide and support and I want to be there, and like, that's not what all a relationship entails. So I think this person wants to bring a more traditional way of doing things. But again, I don't know if you're going to want that. That's on you. I'm just the messenger here. Like, this person does want that, but there is a lot emotionally and a lot as far as intensity goes that is happening, I feel, between the both of you, but definitely for this person that's just trying to get their shit together. Let's see. We have number 5. That's all about change. We have 10. So this is, you got things changing, okay? You have enlightenment, you have awakening, and you have things really coming to the end of a cycle. So if you've been feeling like hot and heavy with this person in all the wrong ways and just all sorts of just bent and anxious and just turmoil, like, that is going to be coming to an end. The frazzled you will be no more. Duality. So this is an energy for both of you. I embody both gratitude and ambition. I'm grateful for my present blessings while recognizing the endless possibilities ahead. Okay, so this is you guys either, coming to the realization that we both carry dark and light. Okay, we all have some level of trauma, and if you don't have some level of trauma, like, that's wonderful. I'm glad that you were one of the rare ones that were able to be born into this world and not have to experience that part of it. But there's some of us out there that have had to go through absolute garbage to get to where we are at. And I think this person is realizing, like, hey, I haven't had the best life. You haven't had the best life. Like, let's figure out, why don't I open up about that? Okay, why don't I tell you about the things that happened that shaped me this way? And maybe for you also are having to speak up. Emotions might be hard for you also to speak up and say, hey, like, this happened when I was 10. That's why I act like this, and that's why this is so hard for me, and, et cetera, et cetera. So this is what you both are coming to the realization on. And you feel it. You both feel this, okay? Let's see. I have so many decks I just want to get out right now, but where are we at for time? 32? Sweet Jesus. We'll wrap it up. Buttercup. Combining energy. All right, so again, there's a pause happening right now. 2 wanted to fly out. We'll take them both. Make a decision. Another number 11. And we have 37, so we have 10. So we have a progression. 9, 10, 11. This is coming to a close. If it hasn't came to a head and gotten heated already, and, there was, some sort of talk or some sort of something brought about, like, that's what's headed for your future, okay? A decision has to be made, okay? Duality. There's a choice between 2 things, okay? You can't have your cake and eat it too. Like, if you're going to be in a relationship with this person realizes they are going to have to shit and get off the pot and make a change, okay? Ideal course of action. Whatever you choose is going to be the right action for you, okay? It's going to bring you whatever it is that you are needing, that you are craving in your life right now. Spirit is saying right now the ideal course of action is compromise, okay? Ending the conflict, not adding fuel to the fire, okay? Taking on a more King of Wands and upright energy, okay? Taking control of the situation. If you can't take control of the situation, you got to take control of your own emotions, okay? So if you're feeling in a shit spot, Spirit is saying it's time to get you into a spot where, you are feeling better and you're feeling more grounded and you're feeling more stable. You might want to get a Reiki session done. I would say your throat chakra and your solar plexus chakra would be things to work on. As there's more yellow in here. Maybe even a little crown chakra work. We do have some purple on the board. So, I would do a little energy clearing, okay? Take a pause, take a breather. All right. Let's see, what other... let's get some messages. Why not? All right, so I'm going to do messages from you. What's your higher self feeling? Give me 2. All right, so you, they are speaking highly of you. They are focused on career. Okay, so that's what you're wanting to focus on right now is your own self, okay? And you might be acknowledging that they are too focusing on their career, okay? There is a lot of stability at play here that's being worked on. I really think that's between both of you. You could not have much, I don't want to say bad to say about this person. They definitely don't have anything bad to say about you. They definitely are seeing you in a high light. But you could be speaking, I think that when you guys get heated and things are, going about, like this is just anger, okay? Anger, passion, and fire, just being fueled. I don't feel like that you feel like that at the end of the day, though. So I do think that there's, words of love coming out of your mouth here. All right, your person. Yeah, they admire you. They want to be closer to you. So you both are wanting to put steps in the right direction. I feel like you both are just learning how to speak to each other, how to get your stability, how to have depth and get closeness without wanting to, run and freak out, and how to show admiration and appreciation. And I think, if you are getting your shit together, like this is something that, or if they're getting their shit together, like this is something that you are admiring. I think you are noticing that and you are seeing that in this person. But again, it's going to be up to you if this is something that you want to bring into your life if they're not at where it needs to be at. What's a combining energy? This relationship could have started off as friends. If it started off quickly, they do cherish the friendship that you have. They want to be friends forever. Okay, so you guys want to be in each other's life. At the very minimum, somebody wants a long-lasting relationship. You both want that. There's a fake person around them. Okay, so one or both of you could be being influenced around somebody that does not have your or their best interests at heart, and that's something that is affecting this relationship, okay? This could be a third party, this could be a family, this could be a friend, this could be an ex. Whoever this is someone that's not doing this relationship any justice, or this connection any justice. So this is something to be aware of, and if that's what's happening, like, nip it in the butt, okay? If you're someone that has, even just Snapchat, for example, I've been on a Snapchat kick for the last few days. Like, it is the dumbest app. That is something that you don't need in a relationship. Like, things like that are happening, okay, are little things that are just going to take this relationship and just dig it down the hole. And that's not to be controlling or be negative or anything like that. Like, there is nothing you need to be sending pictures to that you can't send somebody with a phone number that everyone can see, in the room. That's just what that is. So this person or you could be going down that kind of road, and don't do that. Okay, there could be some jealousy going on about where you each other are at, okay? If your person is getting, you might feel like, this person's going and they're getting the shit together, they're doing X, Y, and Z. I'm over here just sitting with all the shit that they left me and trying to figure out just how to remotely move forward. So there could be jealousy because of that, All right, what other cards? We'll get some heart messages. Why not? And then we will get some tiles, some charms, and we'll call it a day. I hope this helped. I hope this brought you peace, clarity, sanity. All right, what's your higher self? I look at your pictures on my phone. I see you in my dreams. All right, so you could be dreaming about this person or reminiscing. Spirit's saying don't stay stuck, Dreams, if you wake up in the morning and you're remembering your dreams, like that's not just a dream. That was a message. So whatever Spirit is sending you, whatever downloads are being sent to you. One more for your person. I'm thinking about reaching out. Yup. I hope you haven't moved on. Yup. combining energy. I am scared of getting hurt, so I act like I don't care, okay? That's that King of Wands energy in reverse. This is both of you. I think you both have issues expressing your emotions, okay? So just something for you to work on, and just know this person is working on this. I really feel this person is talking to a therapist. You might not even know about this. But rest assured, this person is figuring out a way to come and speak. All right, let's get you a motivational message here. All right, for collective, what's up? Balance. I surround myself with people I love and enjoy my time with them, but I also take time to nurture my relationship with myself. I have found a healthy balance between being friends and having self-care time. And that's part of this duality, okay? Again, if you can't change the situation, change yourself. That's all you can do, and that's what Spirit is saying is going to bring balance in. Let's get you an affirmation. This is wild. I am in control of my thoughts, feelings, and choices. What emotions and feelings are least helpful to me when making decisions? What kind of feeling do I want to have at the end of the day? That really sums up this reading, okay? There's a lot of emotions in this reading, okay? You could very well have a fire sign moon. If you do, please look into that, because that will help you to see why you do what you do emotionally and how you can change that, okay? Look at your natal chart with that. But again, if you can't fix anything on the outside, you only can control yourself. So Spirit is asking you and this person that is, control your intensity. It's not going to do this any justice. All right. And to close out this reading, while you're working hard on yourself, let's get you a good karma card. Something you can do to bring more good karma in your life and to help with all of this stress and tension, okay? Please take time out for yourself and do what you have to do. This person's going through it. This person is aware of the shit they have brought. Trust me. They might not have told you, but in their heart, they don't know. When in line at the grocery store, let the person behind you go in front of you. Something simple. You see how simple that is? Something like that will help you bring more good juju, will help you bring more calmness, will help you bring more balance, will help you restore any of the negative karma that you have been going through regarding the situation. I'll leave this here. You guys can go ahead and pause that and read it. All right. So those are the messages I have for that. Let's pull all right, these could be initials, names, places, people, things. Whatever resonates with you. I'm seeing the word more already. Okay, this person could want more. I'm seeing also the word or. This person, again, wants to go your way. I'm seeing loner. I'm seeing one. Renee. Wayne. All right, so we have R-N-W-A. We have rainy. You guys are sick of rainy days. I'm seeing rain washed. Lily, Willie, Will, William, whale, rail. So RNWAYILOEORS. I'm seeing flowers and another E. Okay, so those make what you need. I'm seeing the word sorry, sore. This person is sore. This person could want to bring you some flowers. All right, let's pull some charms. Sagittarius. So this could be the energy, which is, freedom seeking and just free and loving, and it's depth. It's just a very free flowing energy, okay? We have the trumpet. This, I just heard wake up call. All right. This person could be into music. They could play the trumpet. You could play the trumpet. But this is just saying, like, this is an alarm going off. Key. This is the key to your heart. They want the key. Yep, I'm seeing they want the key to your heart. They have the key to your heart. They know how to unlock your heart. They just don't. They're having a hard time doing that right now. What is this? This looks like a horse or a Pegasus. Again, that's more Sagittarius energy. This is freedom. Anchor. Because you want to anchor this down. This is that duality, okay? I want to be tied down. I want to be anchored. But I also want to feel free in my relationship. I want to feel free to love. I want to feel free to feel these depths. So again, more of that duality and more of that balance, okay? This is also that King of Wands energy. This could be, you know, just that in and out, that freedom seeking, okay? I don't know if I want to get tied down, but I do want to be tied down. We have a wolf, a howling wolf. A full moon could mean something, or something could be happening during the full moon for you guys. I just heard strength, getting stronger. Do as you would be done by. Almost too simple, but this is all you need to get by. Okay, again, this person is getting treated how they treated you. This person is going through it. You could be going through some of this energy karmically. Okay, this is very karmic in nature. So this person is learning, okay, if I want good, I need to be good. If I want peace, I need to bring peace. If I want fighting and hell, then I'm going to bring fighting and hell. So they're learning how to, you know, balance that. All right, let's get some zodiacs and life paths. All right, we have Scorpio, and Capricorn. Could be a life path 6, life path 2, life path 6. How funny is that? All right, we're going to roll one more time. We have Scorpio, we have Sagittarius, we have Aquarius. Life path 7, life path 2, another life path 1, another life path 2, and 3. All right, actually, did I even put these where you can see it? No, I didn't. What a jerk I am. Let's put this up. All right, you guys. I really hope this helped. I hope this brings some sort of clarity. Stay strong. Keep working on yourself. And again, keep up with the balance. And until next time, you guys, ciao, ciao.